Bienvenue à toutes et à tous les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve sur Honkai pour continuer nos aventures, pour faire la quête sous le charme qui nous débloquera normalement le fameux boss hebdo. Parce que quand on va dans le personnage avec notre très cher Mose, on ne peut regarder que dans les traces. Par exemple, on est obligé d'avoir ceci sous le charme. Donc c'est la petite quête qui va nous permettre d'avoir l'hebdo. Je vais attendre avant de faire ça, puisque la journée va bientôt commencer. Moins sur la nouvelle journée, hein. Va bientôt commencer. Facultatif, on peut discuter de la situation, ouais.
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. The Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak. Lieutenant Yang-Ching, how are you holding up?
Magnifique. Mais oui, que tout va bien. Par contre, intéressant, hein, l'épée... L'épée est devenue plus violente. Ouais, non, bon, je pourrais en affronter 10 de plus, calme-toi. Quelles sont les nouvelles au sol? Vous m'avez sauvé la vie. Ouais, quelles sont les nouvelles au sol?
General, is everything okay on the ground?
Everything's fine. We were able to suppress the Borson attacks. When I sensed that Hule was not on the ground, I raced to get here as quickly as I could. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young ones' blades were just too fast for me. I originally thought, in the best-case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hule. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come, we need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected happens.
Et maintenant, on va discuter avec March.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the general made it in time.
Yanqing, that was amazing. That final blow you dealt to Hule. How have I never seen that before?
Ouais, on a vraiment vaincu Olé.
Was it really us who defeated Hule? Why do I feel like he suddenly started to flag during our battle?
It must have been our awe-inspiring righteousness that struck fear into his heart.
You really are an overthinker. What's the point of worrying about these things? Who cares why he started to weaken? All that matters is that we won.
Ouais, malheureusement, Jericho est plus en bonne posture. Hein. Malheureusement, un de plus qui va subir des dégâts collatéraux. Allez, on va y régler son compte.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago.
Ça va, il fait juste référence à Jinlu.
Over 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won, child.
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, face they shall.
Allez, on va lui régler son compte. Non, bien sûr, un mode normal. Ah, attendez, quoi? Maintenant, on a vraiment un mode facile sur... Non. Ok. Ah, donc logiquement, les boss, ça devrait plus être un problème. Nous, on va rester en mode normal. Hein. Est-ce que je... ouais, mais là, si je fais ça, je peux pas choisir. Si je peux choisir. Ok. Ouais, on va faire composition rapide. Est-ce qu'il doit forcément être dans l'équipe ou pas? Ah, il est pas dit, hein. Juste comme ça. Est-ce qu'on peut voir les stats du perso ou pas du tout? Non. Eh ben, je te retire. Malheureusement. J'aurais voulu voir. Il y a quand même une partie vent. Ça me paraît pas mal.
I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. I told you before, I had a path prepared for you. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou Longbow. The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now? They shall.
This is the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the plague mark. I'll leave the next part to you. I don't understand. We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this crimson moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood. General!
Die, Borisin.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears. A VIP has dropped by.
Ok, c'est parti.
Make good on my promises.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies? Hule just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Basique.
Melt! Ugh, just when I thought we'd get a minute to
still think running is an option?
Guess I
I will dispatch you.
Within the self, not the sword.
Futile resistance!
Right on time.
I will devour
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Engage une action supplémentaire. Ah oui, d'accord. C'est basique.
Right on time.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. Bending the rule.
not worthy.
A blade knows no mercy.
Melt! Leap through clouds!
You are not worthy.
Strike!
crush the wall!
Right on time.
I can do this!
Unnecessary.
Lose some, win some.
On va quand même se soigner, hein.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Don't let me down.
Right on time.
You cannot hide, prey!
Descend to earth!
The fight is set.
Give an inch. Time for a lesson.
Stake will get them!
Melt!
I will devour, rip this body asunder!
Leap through clouds!
You are not
Within the
worthy.
self, strike! Right on time.
Descend to earth!
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
I can do this! Give me strength!
Guess I owe you one.
I will dispatch you.
Self-inflicted misery.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said. I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us! Try.
I promise. I will cure you. Fei Shao.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise. Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away. Snap out of it, General.
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange that as your enemy, I understand you even better than your own allies?
Ule?
This rage, I remember the taste. I know that it was never victory that it thirsted for, but the hunt itself. Isn't that
you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Jiao Zhou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
Ok. Ah mais là ça peut être embêtant en fait. On pourrait mettre Moz, mais on va rester comme ça quand même. Hein. La compassion, la justice, le mensonge, le doute, la format de l'univers.
I'm sure that the people of the Cygne have shown you these familiar scenes countless times, but they only showed you what they wanted you to see. They have you fight to save the weak, but what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness and compassion are stripped away, this is how the universe is meant to be. When the Cygne was weak, they played a victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger and have you fight in the name of justice. I found it. This is your shadow of doubt.
On va continuer à briser les illusions. Hein.
So-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hule.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation!
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou. This is your fear.
Allez hop.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
You have returned. Fei The warhead has returned. It's time to return to the pack, Fei Xiao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the Borson, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become the Borson's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borson to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Borson. They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Borson like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return, at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept. For those who are truly strong, Foxian and Borson are no more than labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borson on to you, former Borson war slave and future Foxian ruler.
Et on va briser l'illusion.
Your healer, Jiao Chu, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your moon rage. I told him before that the only way to save you lay in my hands. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt will be swept from your mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters that were born for war, and will die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. refuse.
I told you before, Foxian and Morrison are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these truths, and the Morrison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly. We can do it. We can escape. Nirgal, run with me.
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A cloud knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
The light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skybow that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who walk silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I
So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Boris to roam. What about you, Seront?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become Beishao.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and revolted. I once man the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Beishao!
Turn back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule!
A wolf lurks in the heart of every Boris and Foxy. The moment
Prochaine action est renforcée, ok.
it will devour you.
Mhm.
I always deliver.
Your move?
Fiends or devils? I'll crush them all!
Je pense que c'est mieux sur la tête.
Fear kills not fear!
Melt!
I'm the host of law!
Descend to earth!
Have it deep. There's no backing up now. For me or you.
Stay put!
Guess I owe you.
Yes, you!
Your move, Hule!
Ouais, je pense que c'est mieux de faire ça.
Give an inch and I'll take a mile.
Ah, j'ai quand même envie de taper tout le monde. Hein.
What are you made of? Yes, you! You are not worthy.
Wants to devour.
Ah bah je me suis trompé.
You will first have to beg for my mercy.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant.
D'accord, donc on peut taper...
Victory is inevitable.
Ah, c'est violent quand même.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable. Never hesitate.
Ah c'est parce qu'il faut faire des ruptures de faiblesse, parce que sinon ça va être compliqué.
That won't do.
Yes, you! I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Au moment ça peut encore aller.
Your move, Hule. Fear kills not fear.
Yes, you!
Bending the rules. That won't do. I swear to be the
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Who's the little backstabber?
Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devil. I'll crush them all.
See through clouds! I'm scared!
Stay put.
Guess I owe you. I always deliver.
Within the self, not the soul. Melt!
Never hesitate. Inner peace. He my command.
That won't do.
Devour the habit. Then follow the earth. Forever triumphant.
Bon bah on va la calmer tout de suite.
Victory is inevitable.
Yes, you!
Oh non. Oh ça c'est pas bon signe ça.
Your move, Hule. Fear kills not fear.
Ah punaise je tiens quand même, c'est chaud.
That won't do.
Melt!
Live some, win some.
Aïe. Là si je vais taper là.
Bending the rules.
Through clouds!
C'est quand même soigné.
Guess I owe
Yes, you!
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber? I swear to be the
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Fiends or devil. I'll crush them all.
Comment je peux laisser comme ça? On va essayer la rupture, hein, de toute façon. Pas le choix. Et voilà. On n'en a pas fini, hein.
Our little hunting game ends here. I saw mighty light of the heavens, woke in my heart. Come to me. We shall conquer as one. Victory is inevitable.
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
Le point de vue de Lincha, ok.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
Sauf que ça, on verra ça plus tard, bien sûr. Ah, c'est dommage que j'ai 120. Ah. Dommage. Qu'est-ce qu'on a comme succès, là? Ok. Dommage, il nous manque si peu. Du coup, je voudrais bien voir, parce que là, normalement, Moz, je vais pouvoir lui faire les petits combats, du coup. Juste comme ça, ouais. Donc là, l'écho de guerre, il est disponible, et on a, bien sûr, le classique horloger, qui est très efficace pour le pionnier et roi de May. Et bien sûr, grand-duc. Alors, faut pas, si vous mettez les deux, faut pas mettre les deux, les mêmes sets. Ça sert à rien, ça va pas être cumulable. Ok. Ben, je ferai ça en off, de toute façon. Parce que je vais attendre qu'il soit 5 heures, tranquillement. Et je suis assez content, parce que le combat, bon, il peut être vénère quand même, c'est clair. Mais on l'a réussi. Donc les amis, j'espère qu'en tout cas cette vidéo vous aura plu. Je vous dis à très bientôt pour de prochaines aventures sur mon Parallèle. Donc je vais pouvoir continuer à améliorer Moz, donc ça c'est cool. Je vais essayer d'aller voir du coup si j'ai assez pour au moins lui mettre les 3 compétences bonus. Ce serait cool. Parce que ça peut augmenter sur certains personnages beaucoup de dégâts. Et c'est quand même assez primordial de les prendre. Donc les amis, on continuera la suite dans les prochains épisodes. Salut à tous.